One.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the G&G Podcast. This is your host, Gina, and your co-host, Gino.
Hello.
And how's everyone doing? We're the day before Thanksgiving. I wonder if everyone's getting prepared. A lot of good football tomorrow, huh, kiddo?
Yeah, good food too.
Let Gino talk about football picture, what's going on. I know I'm looking forward to some good turkey and football in front of the boob tube. So,
Yeah, it's a Thanksgiving tradition.
yep,
So.
you bet.
Tomorrow, I mean, Lions and Cowboys always play on Thanksgiving, but you got Bills at the Lions. I mean, I expect the Bills to kind of lay it to the Lions there.
Yeah, that should be honestly, the Bills should blow them out, you know.
Yeah, the Lions have been playing good football as of late, though. So
That's true. Maybe it'll make for a better game if
yeah.
they can hang tough, you know.
And then you have two teams with a pretty good record, but one team seems more real than the other. Giants at the Cowboys. They're both 7-3.
Ooh,
But
you know what? That's always a great matchup too. Great rivalry.
yeah,
Uh,
after the Cowboys plowed through Minnesota last week, I think that they're gonna maybe do the same to the Giants. The Giants looked really bad last week, so not sure.
uh, you're gonna make me have to pick Dallas.
That's who I'm gonna go with, most
Are they
likely.
in
So,
Dallas?
uh, yeah, it's in Dallas too.
Oh, okay. It hurts my heart, but I'm gonna have to pick Dallas.
Um, and then the last game, the evening game, is Patriots at the Vikings. I know the Vikings did not look good last week, but Patriots did not look good either in against the Jets. So I'm Vikings at home, taking them for sure.
Yeah, I'll go with Vikings also.
And speaking of the Jets, they
Yay,
are
Gino's
benching
team.
they are benching their quarterback Zach Wilson um, in favor of Mike White. And I agree with the decision because Zach, after their loss to the Patriots last week, he didn't want to take any of the blame for the offense putting up 3 points the whole game.
No, you have to take responsibility
Yeah,
when it comes. Yeah, that's
especially as
I can see.
quarterback and captain of the team. Like it
Hmm.
was 3-3 the entire game basically. So
Yeah, you can't not take responsibility for only 3 points on the board. You
yeah.
know, but
Um, and it's good, and I hope that it's like it's more of an ego check than anything. I think he still has potential to be a starting quarterback in the NFL, and hopefully Mike White just steps up, and maybe Mike White ends up being the guy. But Zach Wilson needs to mature a little bit as a player.
well, he does, isn't he? Like your age or younger?
I think
I
he's
mean, he's
even younger. Yeah.
yeah. I think he's like 24, something like that. Yeah.
So yeah, he definitely I don't think it's over for him, but the way that he's performed personally has not been enough to lead the team to win. So,
No.
the Jets pretty much can get it done with anybody at quarterback. It's, reminiscent of, the days where Sanchez was at quarterback. It's like it's not the quarterback position that's going to carry them to the win. It's going to be the running game, the defense, and so on.
Hmm.
Last week it
Right.
was not the special teams. Special teams is what lost them the game, but this week, who do they got coming in? They got the Bears at home, so they should be able to turn it around against the Bears. Bears are pretty
Oh, I
bad.
hope so. Good Lord. Yeah.
So I like my team in that one. And then, what about your team? What are they doing this week?
Oh,
Ooh, they go to
terrible.
Philadelphia.
Terrible. I mean, and look at who they have. Bill's kind of given up. He's kind of
Yeah, I
given up.
think this season is kind of done for them.
It is. I mean, because if you look who they have to play at the rest of the season, they have no chance. I mean, it's just being realistic. I mean, it was so bad on Thursday to suffer through that. Um,
So is this the last year of Aaron Rodgers then?
Honestly, I think it is, to be real. I
Yeah.
think he's going to go somewhere else.
Uh, I hope when their season is for sure over for them, like they can't make the playoffs or whatever, that they decide to use who do they have? Do they still have that Jordan Love or whoever as
They
the
do.
yeah?
They do.
They should definitely get him as much playing time as possible.
Yeah, I agree. I
Because
agree.
they're gonna need to get a quarterback of the future here. So
They are. That's what they're missing right now. Because Rogers. I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but it's almost like I don't know if it's burnout or just I don't know. I just get this feeling that he's kind of over it. I know I was talking to one of the dads at Sophia's school. Of course, I'm sorry to say he's a Patriots fan, but yeah, he was hoping. It's so funny. He's like got dreams of grandeur of Aaron Rodgers going to his team, but I'm like I don't know, man.
I
But
don't think.
you
I
know,
mean, I don't even know with the way he's played how much of a commodity Aaron Rodgers even is right now. I think a
that's what
lot
I
of it
was
too is
gonna
like people are gonna like pass the blame onto his receiving core because they haven't been the
yeah.
best. I feel like they've had a lot of drop passes and stuff.
They
So
have. The drop passes have killed them in the last few games. I know for a fact that's what's been happening. So I mean, I'm not going to put it all on Rodgers for sure because it's not. But I don't know. I just like you said, I don't know
Amber?
if he's going to get traded or go into free agency or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm not even
well,
sure.
I think he's a free agent at the end of the year.
Okay, so he is free agent. Okay. Yeah, so it's been a disappointing season. I mean, look at your poor mom. Well, the Dodgers went in the toilet like the first round of the playoffs, and then now we got the Packers are just in the crapper. And now I'm hoping, or I should say, I wish I was still a Giants fan, right? No, I'm kidding, but I'm pulling for your Jets. I mean, got to have someone to cheer for, and I'm gonna cheer for your Jets. So, and they're in the AFC. It's all good. Yeah. So, what do you see them finishing at? What's your prediction for your Jets?
The
How do you see them?
Jets. Well,
Mm-hmm.
let's take a look at the schedule rest of the year here. 6-4 right now. They should win this week and go to 7-4. Uh, Question is, the quarterback position definitely throws a wrench into the rest of the season.
It does.
Next week they go to the Vikings. With the way they're playing, they're probably not going to win that game, so that would put them at 7-5. Then they go to the Bills. And what did they do against the Bills in the first meeting? They won. That's right.
They did. They did.
2017. That was in New York.
Yes.
I don't know. That's going to be a coin flip because the Bills have shown signs of weakness. They're not a bulletproof team for sure. So I think the Jets could win that. That would put them at 8-5. Then they get Detroit and Jacksonville back to back. That should be nice. I think both games that they should win, but it all depends on the inner turmoil of the team at the time. So I could see them going 10-5. Maybe they lose to the Seahawks and they would probably lose to the Dolphins. Dolphins have been playing super well, so I see
They
them.
have.
I see
Yeah.
them finishing like 10-7 or maybe 11-6.
That would be amazing, though.
I think
You
ten
know?
and seven might be enough to back into the playoffs. 11-6, 100%. But
Yes. Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
they definitely have a legitimate shot at making the playoffs. It depends on what the team looks like at the end of the year, whether or not they could you know, win a game in the playoffs. But as far as getting there, I think they can do it. I don't think the team right now is a legitimate Super Bowl contender. They would have to go in and surprise everyone because the team is a bunch of rookies basically,
That's
and so they
true.
don't have that veteran experience on the team. I mean, they have like
That's
Joe
true.
Flacco as a mentor, but that's not going to carry you through a playoffs. So
That's true. Um, It'd be amazing though to see them get back there after so many years, though. That would be incredible, especially with a rookie team, though. You know.
Yeah, they're getting
Uh,
carried by the rookies. I mean, they very well could have had offensive, or they still could have offensive and defensive rookie of the year.
mm-hmm. Very much so.
Um, let's see. Oh, rest of the games this week. Um, we got Broncos at Panthers. Those are two absolutely miserable team. I would probably take the Panthers only because they're at home.
Yeah, me too.
Um,
Mhm.
Buccaneers at Browns. I gotta go with the Bucks. You know, Brady still gets it done in his old age, so Browns are a bad team.
Yeah, got to go with the Buccaneers.
Ravens at Jags. Jags looked okay at the start of the year, and then they fell apart, and Ravens still look strong, so got to go with the Ravens.
Yep, have to agree
Texans
on that.
are at Miami. Texans are the worst team in football. Miami should easily win that game.
Yep, easy
Uh,
pick.
Bengals at the Titans. This is an interesting game. These are two. Last year they were big AFC playoff contenders, and this year it's shaping up to be the same thing. So that will be a really good game. Um, I mean, you give the Titans the edge only because they're at home, but it's really a coin flip game. It can go either way. I
Okay.
might go with the Titans. I probably would go with the Titans in that one, but it's tough to say.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what Bill picks. But I'm going with your picks so far. I mean, I can't see any reason why not to agree with all those picks.
Falcons at the Commanders. Commanders are a bit of a surprise this season that they have a winning record at this point in the season after the terrible start they came out to. Um, Falcons are not playing terrible football either. Considering the state of the NFC South, anybody can still win that division. So both of these teams are going to be playing, their hearts out to try to win this game. I personally might give the edge to the Falcons, but actually, with their recent struggles and the Commanders have the momentum going in, Commanders might be the favorite to win this.
Yeah, that's a great game. I know the Ingstroms would be happy about that.
Well, they're not Commanders fans necessarily, but
Yeah, we'll just say the Washington
Washington football team.
formerly known.
Chargers at the Cardinals. I mean, Chargers have been struggling all year. They're sitting at 500, and the Cardinals have played even worse. Cardinals, at the start of the year, were expected to be one of the, I mean, maybe even the team to win the NFC West, um, or at least compete with it for the Rams. But both of those teams are just absolutely miserable this year. I'm gonna go with the Chargers in that one. I think they have better, upside than the Cardinals have been playing right now.
Yeah, I'll go with the Chargers.
Raiders at the Seahawks. Seahawks have been playing somewhat better football. The Raiders have been one of the biggest disappointments this year. They're stringing together a win here and there, but I think both of these teams have had their woes. But the Seahawks have a winning record right now, and they're gonna try to stay stable. I mean, Pete Carroll's been in the league 100 million years at this point.
True,
He knows how to win football games still.
true. We got to go with the Hags.
Uh, Rams at the Chiefs. I think this is an easy game. I mean, talking about it at the beginning of the year, you would have said, "Wow, this is like a potential Super Bowl matchup." But the Rams have shown that they're not gonna go. They're not gonna get back there. Defending
They're
champs.
not doing hot.
I think the Chiefs will, maybe lay it to the Rams in that one.
Honestly, I agree. I think so too.
Saints at the Niners. Niners are looking like a really solid contender this year. Saints, they're hanging on, and and like I said, with the NFC South, anyone can win. But with the way the Niners have been playing recently, their football, you can't, pick against them. The Niners should definitely be favored to win that one.
Yeah, I would say they're pretty dominant. You're right. They looked really strong.
Yeah, this is one, Packers and Eagles is the Sunday night game, which, again, that's one of those games where at the start of the season, you would expect these records to maybe be switched around. Packers would be
Oh,
9-1 and
who would have
Eagles would be
thought?
4-7, but here we are, and
Who
Eagles
would have
are,
thought?
they lost one game to the Commanders
Ugh,
in a big upset, but they're still, top dogs, and I
You know,
honestly expect them to win by like 2 scores at least over the Packers.
honestly, it's like I don't even know if I want to watch, to be honest with you.
Well,
It's just it's
it's on it'll be on TV for you, so.
mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. Like I said, Bill's kind of just resigned to the fact, like what you were talking about. He's looking to like next season. He really is just like, done at this point. And I'm kind of there with him because, my heart can't take any more disappointing games. But that one you expect Philadelphia to dominate. It's a given,
Yeah.
that one.
And then the Monday night game, Steelers at the Colts. Neither of these teams look particularly good this year, but the Steelers have looked exceptionally bad. I would go with the Colts in this one.
I hope the Colts win. Yeah, I don't like the Steelers. So. Well, Gino knows I lived in Pittsburgh a year, my junior year of high school. That was interesting when this grandma got a job transfer back there in the steel industry, which is funny. But yeah, their fans are insane. The fans are insane back there. They are really into their football, but they don't have a whole heck of a lot though. Their teams are everything to them. So.
So, based on what you've seen this season, do you have a favorite for who do you think will meet up in the Super Bowl?
Um, you know, um, it's interesting, but I think uh, hmm, Casey has a good shot of getting back um, in the AFC. And in the NFC, let me think. Um, mm, 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 mm. Let's see. Do you think Philadelphia has a good shot? I mean, they are top.
Yeah, I mean, playoffs, that's the whole thing, right? Playoffs is like another season. Like, you have to be extremely careful if the Buccaneers do get into the playoffs, like once Tom Brady, it's a different season. Once Tom Brady's
It
in that
is
environment, like,
once he's in the playoffs. Yeah, once
yeah.
he's in the playoffs. So honestly, yeah, I hope it's not Tom Brady.
No, I mean,
But
I wouldn't want to see him in there for the thousandth time either.
oh, I know. So
For me, it's as it stands today, Eagles, Vikings, and Niners are probably my top three from the NFC.
yeah, good
Um,
choices. Good choices.
I would lean towards the Eagles and the Niners being the top two. I don't know if the
Yes.
Vikings versus those teams could get it done. I don't.
Yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
think that it's going to be definitely Niners or the Eagles. I agree. Those are. And how about your AFC picks?
Dolphins. I like the Dolphins. Uh, to get the go all the way. The team
Wow.
looks good.
Okay.
Obviously the Chiefs are a big roadblock for anybody.
Yes.
But if they can beat the Chiefs, I think I like the Dolphins to go all the way. Honestly.
Yeah. I mean, that's a strong possibility. Strong possibility. They are dominant. Yeah. So it'd be great. I mean, of course, Thanksgiving, you start getting, that you start realizing it's like over halfway through the season, and
Yeah,
playoffs are just
it's turning,
a,
and the
right.
seasons, the weather's changing, so you're getting all these cold weather games, and
It's
home
fun to
field.
watch the snow.
Yeah, home field advantage really begins to be a factor.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. That's just, oh, it's just one of my. I honestly, I do. I love the fall. I love. Well, I've said that before in previous podcasts. Love the fall, and then going into winter and then you're right, the football games with the snow and the conditions and the home field advantage, and seeing the hot weather teams try to play in the, like the snow flurries and the,
Yep.
freezing cold, where like the steam is like coming off of their head.
Yeah.
That always cracks me up, but I love it. I love every minute of it. I mean, um, you know, that's kind of sometimes I think, oh, it'd be kind of fun to be there for like, in during that time, but then it's like, oh wait, then you wouldn't want to leave your house. But but it looks really cool, when you see
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
Awesome. But yeah, good stuff. I'm definitely pumped up for sure. Absolutely pumped up. And Yeah. So, and I guess that's it for, I mean, I guess we summed it up in a nutshell.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out.
We'll see how it plays out. Yep.
Um, so moving on from there, we we always like to try to watch things in popular media and see what's going on with them. And I was recommended to watch this Netflix series, and I know it's kind of popular with the younger crowd right now. The Cyberpunk Edge Runners animation. Um, it's based off of a game that's been super popular over the last couple of years, and the game itself was a flop on launch. And this anime or animation, cartoon, whatever you want to call it, kind of redeemed life, breathed life back into the fan base for the game. And we both watched it on our own times, and I'm curious, Mama, your thoughts on
Yeah,
what you
it's
saw.
interesting because, at first, I mean, Gino knows I tried to get into anime because he kind of got me into anime a few years ago, and I like the aesthetic of the Japanese, animes, and I like some of the animes I've seen, like with his sister, and I like a lot of it, and so I thought, oh, this will be interesting. It's very futuristic, so you've got to really pay attention. You can't be like trying to do stuff in the background, or you have to sit and pay attention. So actually binged the last. I think I texted him this morning. I binged the last 4 shows this morning before we came on the air, and no, I got sucked into it. I mean, it was really fun to like watch. Like the main character. What's his name again? Oh God, I'm so bad.
David, I believe, right? David.
Yeah, David. Yeah, when he turned, basically like he's like a cyborg. He becomes like this. Uh, work. We kind of explain how he's like working for this company, and just get into the synopsis because you're better at explaining than I am. But
Well, I mean, it's uh, typical, like poor kid. His mom's trying to make a better life for him, and it's different because you have no familiarity with the game.
true,
But
true.
basically, Night City is like supposed to be. It's a lot of inspiration from Blade Runner, right? Where
That's what I was thinking.
yeah,
You know what's
yeah.
really funny? I meant to ask you that. I said this is kind of reminiscent of a Blade Runner. It's funny that you said that because that's exactly what I thought, and that's also why I knew you would be like totally. I'm like, this is Gino's like right up his alley because this is the kind of stuff I know you like. Um, but I no, I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed watching it. I mean, it was like some of it was like really crazy. I like how every show said was it the strobing effects? You know how they always put that on there, the
Oh, there's
disclaimer.
a warning for that.
Yeah, there's always a warning for that every
Yeah,
show.
I had the feature where you can skip the intro and the outro. Uh, and so I didn't see that. But the thing about it is like I much prefer like something like the original uh Blade Runner, and the setting is similar or the same kind of in
It
this, but
is. Yeah.
I don't like I don't know, the characters end up getting like, but I mean that's kind of the theme of the game is these characters end up getting like lost in the wash because like that's how it is in Night City, the setting for the game, like everyone's a nobody, so you have to do something special to make a name for yourself, kind of thing.
Yeah, it really had that like futuristic feel, where it's like, just exactly what you think of was it post-apocalyptic kind of world?
Dystopia, yeah, like
Dystopia.
yeah,
Yeah, dystopian. Yeah. So I did, like I said, I enjoyed it. I know you told me you give it about 6 stars out of 10.
yeah.
Six. Yeah.
Um, I think it's a good like lead in to playing the game, but beyond that, as a standalone project, and only being 10 episodes, it ends up being kind of simplistic in total. I think my
Yeah.
favorite
Oh,
part of the
mhm.
show was like I think it was episode 6 with the I forget his name, but the big guy, um his the conclusion of his personal story, you know,
Yes.
before
Yes.
David takes
Well, I
over.
saw that one just the other day,
That was probably the
yesterday.
that was probably my favorite, like in like the peak of the anime.
Yeah, that was pretty strong. It actually kind of had like an emotional like aspect to it too. Where you felt the emotions of the story
Yeah.
in that one. Yeah, I did. I like that one. That was actually probably one of my favorite ones too. But I definitely enjoyed the relationship too between him and the girl. Um, the one that's his girlfriend. It's also from that kind of. I like when they got to her story towards the end, growing up. How they had her programmed for
Yeah, that was interesting.
life. Yeah, yeah, I thought that was pretty good.
Um yeah, I don't know. So what did you think of all the characters individually?
Well, the like you said, that big one, the big guy, he kind of scared me a little bit. It's freaky, but the one that worked for that corporation, the main guy, the bad guy,
Oh, the guy with the 3 eyes. I forget the guy's name.
yeah,
He's a
I
cool
hated that
guy, but
guy.
you know, you
He was
you uh
horrible.
you hate that to see it, the hero's downfall.
Mm-hmm.
What
That's why
about
I know.
the Kiwi character, the other net runner, like
I like her,
the one that betrays them too, though?
but I know, but I did like the character. I did like the character though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
'cause, like,
I mean, there's a lot of like excessive like it's trying to set the setting like all the like excessive like nudity and sexual
violence.
tones and
Yeah, and the
violence
violence.
and you
Yeah.
know um
Yeah, I can see what you mean about it's really not recommended for your little sister's age group. I get it. It's yeah,
yeah
12 is kind of young for that stuff, but
yeah
it's funny though. She thinks already though that she's like, 18, but I try to remind her she's not.
right.
I'm like, you're still 12, so yeah. But she's into the Christmas stuff already. She's watching those Christmas. Oh, the
Did she
stuff that you
watch
and I.
Charlie Brown Thanksgiving?
Oh, you know what? We have to see that. Thanks for reminding me. We got to take that off the shelf. Watch that one. And yeah, because her and her dad get into it. They get into all that, you know, all the Charlie Brown specials and you know. But yeah, speaking of that, tomorrow, big day, big turkey day. What you guys doing over at your place? You and your dad?
We are hosting my grandparents, my dad's parents, and we're going to be making all the food. My dad is in charge of the turkey, and I'll be in charge of the side dishes. And I'm sure, my grandma Z, she's a big, specialty dish maker, so she'll probably be bringing some nice little treats over. So,
Ooh, yeah, she's a good baker for sure. And I know man, I know it's her stuff is so good. I remember the fudge and some of the things that she likes to make.
yep.
Um, but it's funny because oh, sorry,
Hey, kitty
everybody.
cat.
Gracie, you're in the shot. Sorry, folks.
There's someone here right now actually that loves cats. So in the stream chat room.
Oh, really? Who's
Yeah,
in the stream? I want to say hello, whoever that is.
I thought you had it open, didn't you?
Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, your mom is so lame. Let me get over to your your chat. Okay. Let's see if I can get the chat. I'm so lame. It's like not even funny. Let's see the chat. Who's in that chat? Is it Kieran?
No,
Oh, it's not Kieran.
I know he likes
I'm
cats though.
looking. I'm looking now.
Can you see the chat history?
Yeah, Kelly Cat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's somebody from my World of Warcraft guild.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, oh, who's it? I see it. Tell him to get you a body pillow.
They were making comments about my anime body pillows, and I told them I'd show them after.
Well, I'm glad somebody's watching. I mean, Gino, I don't know what I got to do to get more subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's pretty pathetic.
Well, that's why you're using your book, right?
Yes, yes, and let's hope that I can, yes. Hey, look,
Yeah, I can
I'm
show
gonna
it
do the
over here
promo.
too.
Promo. Oh yeah, look, Gino's got the link up.
Yeah, my mom has a book out now at Barnes and Noble. It's online. You can buy it. Are there physical copies in stores or?
Unfortunately, not, because I'd have to pay extra to have them stock
Okay.
the shelf.
Right.
Why am I
But
echoing?
you can, huh?
I'm echoing. Are you echoing?
No, I don't hear any echo.
Okay, that's weird. Huh? Oh, Sophia's gonna turn the light on.
Oh,
for me.
it's
Do you see,
because
like,
it's
her, like-
probably because you opened up my Twitch stream and the audio is playing out of it. So you have to like pause it or mute it.
Oh gosh. Wrong one. Okay. Help me, Sophia. Help me, Sophia. How do I do that? How do I do it?
Just close the Twitch tab.
Close it?
Yeah,
Well, I
close
wanted to look at the stream, the text, but does it matter?
You have to look at it from like a different device or something. You can't, or turn off the audio. How to do that? Okay, first look at the
This
tab.
one, this one, this one. This one. Sophia's trying to help me over here.
Boomer tech.
Yeah, Sophia's my techie.
Mute site.
Oh my gosh,
It's funny because Joey works at like a computer repair store, and you're like one of his customers right now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I know. It's so embarrassing, people. I'm sorry. I'm still like stuck in like 1985. But yeah. But yeah, back to the book. Yeah. So yeah, that's like Gino said, you can order it online.
You can buy it in paperback or ebook.
Yeah, or ebook if you don't want to have the hard copy of it, the paperback. You can read it in ebook. But yeah, I suggest getting this though. Getting the hard copy. I'm really proud of it. And then on the inside of the book, yeah, turn on the light for me, dear. I'm having Sophia turn on the light for me. It doesn't matter, just anything that's bright that I can see, it can show. That one's weird. Turn that light off. Turn the overhead light on. We're in the dark here. I don't know. Oh gosh, people probably can't read this. It's the dedication to Sophia. Oh my gosh.
I'm not even showing it. I can't see anything on the.
She's like, I
Oh
can't
my
see
God.
anything. Okay, she's gonna try to help me with this.
All right.
This is really pathetic, you guys. My apologies here. And she's gonna try to do it. It's so funny. Oh wow.
You have to hold it up higher. Okay, no, wait, too high. Okay, a little bit lower. Farther away from the camera. No.
What are
no.
you
Higher.
doing? You're moving it always so your face is in the view, but not the book.
Oh my God.
Anyways, do you get the idea?
Wait.
Sophia's
Okay,
gonna try to
okay.
do it. Yeah, why don't you try to hold
alright.
it up? But Sophia's
So-
gonna try to do it.
Okay, so here's the front
She's doing it for me. She's my
and the
demonstrator.
back.
What are you trying to show,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Mama?
That's what I want to show them.
What's that, dear?
I said, what are you trying to show?
Oh, I was just trying to show the dedication page.
Oh,
to your
okay.
sister. Yeah. I know she was really excited about that. Oh yeah, you were going to read the review from her.
Yeah, she left a review on the website.
Yeah. Gino's going to read it for everybody. It's so cute.
She says that 5-star review, obviously, and the title is amazing. It's crazy to me how my mom literally published a book. I am so proud of her. This book is so inspiring and incredible, and I love the poems. Best part is that it's dedicated to me. I love my mom so much, and I'm proud to see her name out in the world, especially with all the heartbreak I've been through, plus her past experiences. This makes a great book. Everyone should buy it. I love you, Mama.
Isn't
Love,
that sweet?
Sophia, the girl the book was dedicated to.
I think that's cute, huh? How she finished that. The girl that the book is dedicated to. But yeah, read the read the back page, Sophia. Yeah, because I gave a shout out everyone to our podcast because I said yeah, you got to turn up the light because now it is too dark. Turn that light up. I can't read when it's pitch black in here. It's funny, people. The time change is really like throwing me off. You know,
Still, it's like 3 weeks ago.
I know, and I'm still confused, but you know me though. You
You're
know
just
me.
confused in general.
Oh, that's for sure. No, but I was saying how that so on the back it talks about where I'm from and how I enjoy spending my time with Bill and Sophia, and that I also have a 25-year-old grown son that's my greatest inspiration and influence, and that we have a podcast that we do together on YouTube called the G&G Podcast. So everyone that gets a book, they'll have that on the back. They'll talk about me and Gino back there. Of course, that was just the barcode.
Yeah.
That was the barcode. Anyways, any other thoughts before we wrap this up, kid?
Thanksgiving. What you didn't say what you were doing.
I didn't, did I?
No.
Oh my gosh. Well, Gino knows because in the years that he's come out, he knows I do not do the turkey. He knows that we would have some either Kentucky fried turkey or undercooked turkey. So his stepdad has the honors, just like his dad. Isn't that ironic? The men are doing the turkey, but he has me do the sides like Gino's going to do tomorrow. So I'll be doing the stuffing for the bird, my zucchini, my little zucchini thing I like to do. And I told your grandma, do not bring green bean casserole, please. Please don't bring green bean casserole.
What's wrong with green bean casserole?
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but
it's gross.
Sophia goes, it's gross.
Yeah, well, she doesn't eat vegetables, period.
Green,
Yeah.
But no. So it'll just be his grandma Rose and Grandpa Mike. Yeah, they'll be over here tomorrow. What is she doing?
She's showing the bear on the camera.
Oh, she's got one of the wee bear bears. I don't want to get copyrighted here. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, yeah. So I stocked up on all the fun, of course, game food too, like with the tortilla strips. I'm gonna have a little cheat tomorrow, But how are you doing? I'm doing very well with my plan or our plan.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in there.
Yeah, me too. I once I got back on track, put the train back on the rail.
Yeah, I probably won't eat until the Thanksgiving meal.
That's probably smart. Yeah. And I'm telling myself, like, I'm just gonna have just little nibbles, like nibbles, and not go crazy. So that's always, of course, a good trick for all you all that want to watch your waistlines like we do. Because Gino and I want to maintain that weight loss. We don't want to be packing on any holiday pounds, do we?
Here's a question. What's the best part of the Thanksgiving meal? Or your favorite?
Oh, okay. I would say definitely the turkey and stuffing. That's my
For me, it's pumpkin pie.
Sophia likes the pumpkin pie.
And mashed potatoes.
And she likes the mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
What about you, dear?
I'm a big stuffing fan. I do like stuffing.
Yeah. Yeah, see? Yes. We got that in common. I love the stuffing. Stuffing's one of my favorite things. It's like because it's something you don't eat all the time.
I don't eat it ever besides Thanksgiving, really.
Me too. Me too.
The dessert is always the best part. Like, who doesn't?
The dessert, of course. We all love pumpkin. Well, speaking of that, Gino. So mom went to the stores. I called Gino from the store, everybody, and told him I'm looking for the pumpkin, canned pumpkin, because I took out the guts of the pumpkin we had from Halloween, And it was all fresh and everything was great. Put it in the blender and tried to puree. I think she's throwing dolls in the camera. Anyways, I tried to puree the pumpkin, and that was a no-go. So I told Gino I had an emergency. I had to go over to the store. And then Sophia doesn't have faith in that pumpkin pie coming out right. So she goes, get a pumpkin pie while you're at it.
Well, we're just like, I prefer the store pumpkin pie because
I think Gino probably would.
Wasn't it her idea to make a pumpkin pie anyway?
It was. Initially was her idea. That's what's so funny about this. But yeah, and hopefully she feels 100 times better today because she got, a bad cold. I'm like, oh, this girl's been sick more times this year than she has in previous 3 years, I think.
honestly, yeah.
For real. She had everything from like, I don't know if she had COVID, but she had like
I've had
bad stuff.
I've had like the stomach bug.
Stomach bug like 3
cold,
times, colds, the flu. Yeah, she's had a lot going on. But no, we're looking forward to tomorrow, and you should have your taste buds back tomorrow too, right, kiddo? You should have them back tomorrow.
I don't think they ever went away.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, and her appetite didn't go away
I feel a
too.
little
So
better, but
you feel better, but you still sound kind of. Yeah, she still sounds kind of crummy, but but yeah, it'll be exciting, won't it? So I'll definitely take a picture of what comes out of the oven, and you could laugh at me or be impressed. We'll see. We'll see what happens, Haji.
Yeah, but looks aren't everything, right?
That's true. It could look like a. What did you say? Like the lasagna that we both have done together. Like, oh, we're gonna do that on Christmas. Remember Christmas?
Oh yeah,
Eve?
yep.
You're gonna be out here, so you'll make your lasagna when you come out Christmas Eve, and that's always fun. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do some live videos when we're cooking for sure. When we do.
Yeah, like we did in
at
San
the reunion.
Diego. Yeah.
Yeah, at the family reunion. So, yeah. Yes, Sophia? She's trying to talk to me.
Before you guys end it, can I show my TikTok account?
Oh, she wants to give a shout out to her
TikTok. Shout out your own TikTok account too.
Oh yeah, and Mama G Unit for everybody. Go onto my TikTok.
Mine is more important because it has more followers.
Well, she's got my link on her account because she's got so many followers, which I appreciate.
All right.
Here we go.
You can see this.
We'll put it up there.
Okay.
What does it say?
One sock queen. I recently changed that my username like 2 days ago.
One sock queen.
Yeah, I know.
She only wears one sock.
It ends up being that way. It's kind of funny, but that's how it just ends up being for real.
Well, you would imagine something with the way that her room looks, right?
Oh my. Okay, everybody, let Gino explain. His room was never as bad as his little sister's room.
She lives in Night City in her room. Like
it's true. It's true. She does. She does. Oh my gosh, that's so
except
funny.
Instead of skyscrapers, it's mountains of like clothes and plush toys and stuff.
Yes.
But
it is.
That bad.
It is. Yes, it is, Sophia. It's definitely that.
Yeah, when you walk through, you're like wading knee deep in stuff when you're moving around.
It's bad.
But like, I can still walk though. Like there's floor.
No.
There is.
On that note, I guess we can wrap up our podcast. Oh, wow. So I hope you enjoy your Thanksgiving, and everyone out there and who joined us in the stream. Thank you, Kelly Cat. We will enjoy our holidays, and I hope everybody else does. Anything else you want to wrap up with, kid?
No. I don't know. Everyone have a good Thanksgiving, I guess, right?
This is my TikTok one more time.
Yes. Oh gosh. One last TikTok shout out. Okay, Sophia. One sock queen.
Them kids and their TikToks.
Yes, they are addicted. Addicted, absolutely. All right then, everyone.
All right.
Gina, signing off.
Gino. See ya.
Bye.